Shalom, shalom, brothers. It's brother Kamal Mahar here, back at it again. First things first, we'll give all praises and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, qadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders on the true front from GMS. Blessing to the Aki, my dear, preaching his word with whole true sincerity. Blessing to 144,000, 1/3, the first fruits, kingdom of heaven, house of David, Dabiyaf, Dabadah. And shalom to you brothers out there speaking in different tongues and looking in different nations. Shalom to you brothers. So I just got up a camp with the brothers, man. And I wanted to, just through the spirit, man, I wanted to just, I got nothing written down. I'm just through the spirit of destruction of Babylon, man. We in this thing to do the work of the Lord and do what our forefathers was doing too, and bring it down, ushering, prophesying before a kingdom was brought down. You know what I'm saying? So just like our forefathers was doing, we doing today. And being in the know, brothers, we're in the know. We understand the prophecies and the mysteries of the kingdom. We understand where we are. We know who we are. So now that we know what we're up against, which is comfort, because we know Yahawashi is going to come back to deliver his 100, his 1/3, 144,000, 1/3. Lord will like be a part of that number, but it's really no but. Yeah, it is a but we also are still being oppressed, man. So we got to wait on the Lord in order to be delivered. But before that happens, we're going to prophesy the downfall of the wicked kingdom. Send those prayers up and curses against Babylon, man. Shalak Rayum, Babylon, Babylon, Babylon is what our prayers should be getting into, man. The spirit of prophecy to bring this thing down so we can get our own kingdom, man. And destruction of Babylon needs to happen in order for it to go down, and rightfully so. So Shalaki, bro. I'm just gonna have to just call some of this heat for a second. I wanted to get into Jeremiah. One of our pieces we bring a lot, but is rightfully so. Jeremiah 28:8. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. Right. And that's the time frame we in right now. There's been many empires and many kingdoms that have been before Babylon, and Babylon is that little horn that came back into the fold. Is all back again. At the end of the day, though, when kingdoms were before, prophets were prophesying. Like once Yahawah Yahawashi had enough of whatever kingdom that was wicked and needs to be brought down, similar to Sodom and Gomorrah, which is this kingdom right here is worse than everything that ever been created. But once there was once the date of wickedness was in play, and it had pretty much set forth is fulfilled its time frame, the Lord will send his prophets, prophesy against it. Basically, I look at it like spiritually and also as a man, in layman's terms, the Lord hey, yo, I'm about to go do away with these bulls. I'm tired of their shit. They got to fucking go. So what I need you to do is I need you to go over there and let them know that this is going too far. I had enough and you're going down. You do that, and then after that, I'll make my move. Cool. All right, go handle that. Through the spirit, that's what we doing right now. Babylon, you got to go. You've been wicked. Especially when the scriptures talk about how the sin, matter of fact, I'll bring it out. Revelations 18, and it says, for her, Revelations 18:5, for her sins have reached unto the heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. That is bad. When sin is so fucking bad that the sins go up to the heaven, that's like an overflow of water in a cup. It's like, you got like a limit, and then it's just like so much where it starts spilling over. That ain't good. For nothing, for nobody. The floor or the clothes or whatever it is. That when that water spills, it causes destruction, and that's exactly what has happened, because Esau has caused destruction of the minds of our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, man. Matter of fact, it goes into it. It goes Revelation 18 and actually 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right. And that's our people too, man. Our people really, really, really believe in being Christians. They really, really believe in being Muslims. They really, really believe that Esau got their back. They really believe all the fuckery of this system. Our people are recommending they go vote to bring up a king, over against your brother, which the Lord say not to do that. You know, God loves all. You got to read that Quran, man. That Quran, man, I'm telling you, dog, that's where it's at, baby. Yo, the astronomy and the stars and, you know, I'm a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck, man. All of these spiritual fornications, man, all go back to Esau, man. And our people are dwelling all in it. Christmas and Thanksgiving, which is destruction of your brothers. It's all wicked, just fuckery that's consumed in the brain of our people, and they can't let it go. So, what does the Lord did? The Lord sends his prophets to servants, his servants to prophets, and he had enough. You know, like it says in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, where the valley of dry bones. That's what happened. We're being risen up, and we're prophesying the downfall of Babylon because it's the worst of the worst of the worst, man. Like it says right here in 18 and 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. So everything that ever happened to Esau, ever did to the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Indians, got to get done back to them hard. Starting with their kingdom and then that slavery like we did, but then double, because they're going to be in slavery for 1,000 years and then exterminated, man. Rightfully so, man. Babylon has been the worst situation ever. And what it says, oppression make a wise man mad? Absolutely, man. Like, yo, like when you understand what's going on where you are, and you understand who you are and where you come from, and the Lord reveals you who your enemies are, and then you get a backdrop of the history, yo, all you thinking about is meditating terror at that point. Because remember it says in the what's that, 2 Thessalonians, it says 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, man. Ain't we being oppressed, man? We in all the jails. We can't get right to save our life. We don't know who we are. And whose fault is that? Fucking Esau, man. Now we know we sinned against our power, but at the end of the day, though, they gotta still get dealt with the way they did us, man. They gotta get dealt with. Their kingdom first, and then them. You know, because the elite's gonna survive this day of the Lord. They're gonna survive. Oh yeah, they are. They're gonna survive in their little $1 billion bunkers and all of that shit. They gonna survive. But that's the Lord, though, because the Lord is going to allow us to see their kingdom go down. We're going to have our own kingdom, and he's going to allow us to let them, the top elites, to not be destroyed, so we can have the honor and the privilege for the top guys who put us in all this fuckery, for their kingdom to go down, and we can go and just have these amazing spiritual powers and an angelical body to go and have a bunch of fun by the breaking up the earth. We're gonna be like Omni-Men and Superman, gonna be able to dig through the earth with great strength, bust down these crazy big ass doors or whatever they have to hide them from under, and bring them boys out and put fetters of iron on their neck, man, and prepare for slavery, big guy. Prepare for it, man. You know what Jeremiah 16:16 say? You know, first we're fishers of men, and then we become what? Hunters. And we will get them out of cuss of the rocks. Let me just go get it real quick for edification's sake. Sometimes paraphrasing goes well, but then sometimes it doesn't. But Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers. We're doing that right now. We're fishers of men, man. We're of the elect of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Indians. But saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And afterward I sent for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill out of the holes of the rocks. And why are they going to be in the holes of the rocks? Well, that's really pretty interesting because they already dwell from the rocks, the holes of the rocks anyway. They come from that. But in this case scenario, they're billionaires and trillionaires, so they're going back to their lots of being in the holes of the rocks. It's beautiful how spiritually that was put together. And they will survive that in World War III. They will. Oh, yes, they will. They will survive. Thus saith the Lord. They'll survive. But we're going to go get them, though. And they're going to have no kingdom. This whole video is about the destruction of Babylon, man. Let me go to Isaiah. Because there's so much meat. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. There's so many scriptures about Babylon being destroyed. But I'm going to go with let the Spirit grab me what it can grab me. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Now, you could look at this twofold and spiritually in different ways. We already know Babylon gonna be destroyed with ICBM missiles along with them chariots. That is the what the Lord said was gonna go down like that. And right here, you can look that in many ways. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. You can look that at like, how a person is brought down to the lowest estate. You know what? Sit your ass in the dust, man. No bench, no chair. Sit your ass in the ground, dusty and dirty and muddy. It's symbolizing the lowest you can get to and the most humiliating place to sit down on. And the Lord, like, sit down in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Not to mention, you gotta look at it like this. A virgin is supposed to be pure and really, really beautiful to put your hands on. Because if you a man and have a virgin, that's a beautiful thing. But right now, normally, Babylon fucked up now. But normally, Babylon is viewed as what it says right here at the very end of it says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, Babylon is considered tender and delicate like a beautiful young virgin, but not no more though. Now this beautiful young virgin is going to be all ruined, and it's going to be all ran through by all the countries who have ICBM missiles, and then they're also going to. It says, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. Now that's talking about their infrastructure too, along with their physical kingdom. Because when them ICBM missiles hit, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a desert land. And it's going to be utter nothing left of this place. There is no throne. Yeah, no more government, no more White Houses, no more, senates and congressmen, no more top media, none of that shit. Sit your ass on the ground, man. You can look at it like that too, because all of it is correct, and all of it is spiritually inclined. Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstone and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. When Yahawashi come back, man, he's coming back in his angelical force, power, and glory. And Babylon ain't gonna have nothing for it. Their B-2 bombers, their stealth planes, their F-22s, which those are pretty good planes. I like to play airplane games, so I have played different variations of planes and see how they were able to move. F-22s are pretty maneuver, but they got nothing on the chariot. Absolutely nothing. And it says thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, it's happening right now. Everybody know who Esau is now. They're the wicked. They're understanding their agendas. Well, we're understanding their agendas. There's scandemics and all the things they have done. the reasoning behind it. And you know what? This whole thing started because Esau is damn mad about selling his birthright. Let me say that one more time. This shit all started from the fucking birthright. And y'all motherfuckers sold the shit to us clear as day. But then get mad when the blessing gets sold, when the blessing was given. Like, how you sell it and then renege and want it back after you sold it? Nah, it's mine now. You know, I noticed how somebody would sell you something and then want it back. Like, how you sell somebody something and want it back? Like, I gave you the bread already. I gave you the bread or money, whatever. I gave you the money and I got the product. Now it's now mine. Like, literally, I own it now. Like a car. I signed the paperwork. I gave you the money. I legally have the title. But you like, I want my car back. No. Why? What? Because remember, you a carnal situation. Oh, so now you want it because it can go 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds? Oh, because the girls like it when I'm in it and you could have been in it? Oh, because I knew something that you didn't know? Now, at the end of the day, this thing was all set up anyway. But this whole thing, they hate us so bad because of that damn birthright. Which it ain't, and Salaki, brothers, I said that wrong. I don't mean to say that damn birthright. Nah, that birthright is major. It's the kingdom of heaven, man. The rulership. To be heirs with Yahawashi. You gave all that up? Hey, I take it. We good with that shit. Jacob is what the word means, supplanter? Yeah, okay, cool. Whatever. Good shit, Jacob, because shit. That was a really good move on your part. Because now look at us now. We down low right now. But at the end of the day, though, when this fucking land, this Babylon get destroyed, we gonna be set up really right, man. Immortal bodies, man. That's a whole nother video, man. At the end of the day, though, we gonna have the kingdom of heaven. Not this bullshit. Because right here, Micah 2 and 10. Gotta get it out. And why? Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So when you come into the truth, man, and you know that Babylon will be soon destroyed, that should like even vainly speaking, like even if you was to, it's like, oh, hey, yo, listen, the school year is over and you already accepted into college and you got like 17 classes to go, but you already made it in college and you accepted, so, and you're definitely going next semester. You're not going to take those classes that you got to finish very seriously at all, nor if you're going to go or not. For what? It's almost over. Like, what's the point? I'm already granted into the situation, so why do I need to do these classes for? For fucking what? If you know this place is going to be destroyed, why try to make a 5-year plan? Why try to gain the 401k for 20 years plus? That ain't the spirit you need to be in, because this Babylon will be destroyed very soon. It's going to be destroyed by ICBM missiles, man. What you should be praying for is this. This is what brothers should be praying for because of that great destruction. Isaiah 26 and 20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. Right. That indignation means righteous anger. So the Lord, like, yo, come into my chariots, which is the so-called UFOs. Hide yourself for a second, because in 1 hour, I'm going to destroy all this shit. And that's coming in the near future, man. So why would you want to be here? It says, and then it said this place is polluted. Well, yeah, of course it is. All this spiritual fornication going on, all this sin going on over here, man. You want to be right with the Lord, Yahawashi, in order to be delivered from this up-and-coming calamity that's going to happen to Babylon. And 21, and for what? For behold, Yahawashi cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Yo, it's about to get real destructive out this joint, man. And Babylon is going to be never inhabited ever again. ever again. That's the spirit that we need to be remembering, man. This shit about to be destroyed. So just whatever you got, we like nice things. That's cool. Whatever you got, rock it out for a second. It's temporal. Like, rock it out. Like, it is what it is. You got a car. Cool. Got a nice little crib. Cool. Go on a little vacation. Cool. Use the world, not abuse the world, but don't have your mind consumed on rebuilding or trying to make it through this thing of Babylon like it's going to be popping. Like, oh yeah, I'm stacking my cash up for the next 18 years, man, because nah. Man, through the spirit, man, we don't know the day and the hour, but I'm going to say this to you, man. Babylon don't got 18. I don't even see 10. Lord willing, now the lower I go, I got to be careful with my words because we don't know the day or the hour. So I'm going to say, now I got to talk like this, Lord willing within 3. And shit, even better, Apostle Tahar, hasten to the coming of our Lord Savior Yahawashi. Shit, Lord willing, that by the end of this year. That's the spirit we need to be in. Shit, man. By the end of this year, we can be delivered out of this fucking place, man, and get beamed up. Lord willing, I could be a part of that number. Man, that shit, man, give you goosebumps, man. To see the destruction of Babylon, and you get beamed up, and you see your brethren in the chariots with these new bodies, and then all you thinking about is, boy, when I get out this chariot, I'm going to, that meditation of terror is unbearable. In a positive way. But you know what, bro? I was through the spirit, man. I had nothing written down, brothers. I just like, man, let me get in this car and just try to just through the spirit, man, comfort brothers and feed the sheep with some precepts and some word of wisdom and just go right at it, man. So with that, man, call law, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, qadash. Yahawah, he is to be, exists, Bahasham, the name, and the only begotten Son, the Lord and Savior, the deliverer, Yahawashi, Bahasham, the name, and the Holy Spirit of qadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders on the truth from GMS. Blessings to the Akim Adar preaching his word with whole true sincerity. Blessings to the 144,000 and 1/3, the first fruits kingdom of heaven. The house of David, the Biaf Dawadah. And Shalom to brothers out there speaking in different tongues and looking at different nations. Shalom, brothers.